Coming up next, the Grizzlies. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post spots. Then it's George. Then there's Burke. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Now Morant. After the missed three from Burke, they grab their own miss. There's Jackson with the three. The Grizzlies with another miss. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Morant outside. Unloads from 13. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
You've got to give up something. And for a slasher like Ja, that's going to be the mid-range.
It's up a three. And the three is knocked down. Deep ball, good, and a nice shot from Burke. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And for his size, and Steve, when healthy, Anthony Davis is as agile and mobile as they come.
That's his secret sauce, Kevin. He has great size and skill, but his ability to move like a guard really separates him from other bigs. When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Here's Burke. And another three for the Lakers. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
Memphis shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Burke's got 14 points. And at this point, Greg, you look at what MP has done. He's certainly one of the best to ever do it at his position.
Yeah, and Kevin, MP has set that bar for what it means to be a complete player. The way he's dominated this era, you can't understate that. Production like this is something you rarely see in our game.
Bain, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. 4-point game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Grizzlies have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Morant kicks to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Burke. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Williams is checked in for the Grizzlies. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Miami. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
Now here's Morant. 33 points last game. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you.
Young fella. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks the triple.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Burke with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in LA, just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Curry's checked in for Jackson. Warren the pass to Curry. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Dishes it to Warren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Kate is checked in, and Hayes subbed in for Bain. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for JaMychal Green, and Vincent subbed in for Paul George. Morant against Davis. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Kata's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And that one's good. Burke.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now here's Morant. Burke covering. And that one's good. Morant's got 7.
Gotta love Ja Morant's focus, rushing off the defense with ease.
Burke. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been...
The Lakers, 32.
Changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Achua, and it's Burke in for Christie. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Look at Burke. Sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible. And we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into. What a streak this team is on. One away
from an even 20. MP will be looking to make that a reality tonight.
And this whole time they've been on the streak, we've seen everyone step up when called upon. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. Burke is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Inside. Aldama can't hit. Lakers leading by 5. And shot on the way. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers. Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Burke. Burke's got 41.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Williams passes to Morant. Over Burke. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Morant.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
No good there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Well, I think for Memphis, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Well, we know how pivotal three-point shooting has become in this league.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from Burke.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jaron Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Steve, wouldn't you agree the Los Angeles Lakers are one of, if not the most storied franchise in the NBA?
Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The #1 and #2 all-time league scorers both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there.
And a wide open look for Bane. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Morant outside. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the shot goes in.
Something Ja Morant does so well. Once he starts to feel it, he keeps looking to score.
Here's Burke.
Hi, Ja.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Back to Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You can tell Ja Morant is having fun when he's out there on the floor. He has an infectious enthusiasm for the game that spreads to his whole team.
He's feeling it. Burke can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. Vanderbilt with the block.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Outside, Bane. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Burke. That one rolling around and rims out.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Morant. Burke covering. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Morant.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
They get it again to the right side. Reeves, that's in there. Davis with the assist. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now here's Morant for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
That's his second 3-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Burke going inside and slam dunk by Burke.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
To the middle. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Davis. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. His three-pointer's off the mark. Lakers leading by 14. A moment now to hear from...
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. You have to like what we're seeing from Burke.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Kate is checked in, and it's Williams in for Morant. The Lakers also changing it up. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Achua comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Hachimura in for Austin Reeves. Keita, the pass to Williams. Payne for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Aldama with the rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Bain, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the layup falls. Bain's got 8.
Great footwork from Bain, finding his opening.
Here's Burke. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Now the pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Burke. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. And there's the lay-in.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. On the wing, Jackson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing...
He's making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis is checked in for JaMychal Green. Christie comes in for George. And it's Burke in for Vincent. So the Lakers 5 right now. Hachimura out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Burke. Then there's Davis. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Williams. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Here's Burke. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Jackson setting the pick here for Hayes. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Morant passes to Jackson. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Nailed from three-point land.
4-3.
Burke's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Los Angeles. Williams dishes to Morant. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism, and that's one thing AD brings to the party.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now here's Morant. Guarded closely. Pass to Warren. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by Davis. Lets it go from 11. Jackson misses.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Burke can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had games in Paris, London recently. It'd be really hard travel-wise on these guys, flying all the way over to Europe. A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
Lets it go from the wing. Davis on the follow. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Morant, and slam dunk by Burke.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Morant passes to Warren. Passes it to Morant. Now here's Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Clock at 4. And it's Morant missing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Burke can't get it to go. And for Memphis, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And they double up Morant. Jackson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Burke looking over the floor. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Lakers foul. His third personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, JaMychal Green. Jetty Osman.
Here's Morant. Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.